Keanu, he knows Kung Fu.
Or not Kung Fu, he knows karate. Kung Fu's Chinese, 47 Ronin is not. 47 Keanu. So 47 Ronin takes place in feudal Japan, you know, old school samurai Japan, which means it has that guy who plays a badass samurai and everything. Swear to God, that guy could be in a sequel to Sling Blade. Right when he comes on scene, I'll be like, oh, there's a samurai in Sling Blade too. Holy shit, that's weird. But I know he's at least gonna be awesome. And they treat Keanu Reeves like some second-class citizen. They're like, hey, you're a piece of shit. No one likes you. But then a big cliche baddie takes over the land. And then Keanu Reeves and the 47 Ronin have to take him down. Or I guess it would be Keanu and the 46. So says the math. So we got America's favorite bad actor in a movie with 47 Ronin taking back the kingdom. How is it? Holy shit. What a snooze. My God, how can you screw that up? I just wanted a cool action movie, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be like 300 in Japan, so 47. Nothing was happening in this movie. I checked my watch, I was like, all right, we're 45 minutes in. Then nothing was happening still, except a couple cool things. To be fair, a couple cool things did happen. Checked my watch again, I was like, it's been another 45 minutes. That's an hour and a half. Then in the last half hour of the movie, things start happening and it looks really cool, and then the movie ends. When I look at it, I feel like the first 45 minutes of this movie could have been summed up in some prologue. You know, Lord of the Rings Hobbit style, where it's like, these people mine, a big drake came out of nowhere, took their land. Paraphrase it as you want, there it is, there's the history, now we're into our movie. But they didn't, and I was bored shitless. Funny thing is, Keanu Reeves is not the problem. I'm sure a lot of people will get on here and is like, it's Keanu Reeves, how good can it be? Keanu Reeves is like one of the cool parts of the movie. There are a couple of cool scenes. There's one scene in particular at the end of the first 45-minute slow as shit part where I was like, that was a cool death. I like that scene. I thought it was gonna set a tone and turn this whole movie on its head and be like, all right, now it's a really good movie. I feel like no one's gonna walk away from this movie satisfied. If you like cool action in movies, you're gonna walk away from this movie being like, yeah, this is boring as hell. But if you like boring movies, that means you probably like movies that are Oscar contenders, and this is not an Oscar contender. However, if you like boring as shit movies that will not get nominated for Oscars, that have no character development whatsoever, hey, guess what I found for you? 47 Ronin! Who's got your back? This guy. I feel bad for Japan, as in the country itself. At the beginning of this movie, they're like, to know this story is to know Japan. I was like, all right, so this is like Japanese John Adams. This is what you guys get. I'm really sorry. I just walked out going, I hope they get a mulligan of this whole story, because that wasn't good enough. This movie did have a couple of cool parts. It had a couple of good characters. The best part were the two main characters. They had the most character in the movie. You wanted to see them avenge people. Those two guys single-handedly brought this movie up to be good enough for me to say 47 Ronin's all right, but you're not gonna remember it in T-minus 10 minutes. Yep, already forgot. I like the mythology of the movie, and like I said, a couple of cool things do happen in a couple of parts where you're like, that's actually all right, the movie's stepping up. I guess not. Another 45 minutes of a sloppy-ass mess. There's a 47 Ronin. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or if you want to be a little more creative, what is the movie where Keanu Reeves did his best acting job? Not The Matrix. Don't cheat. Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.